Hello and welcome to the Level 3 Certificate in Understanding Health and Wellbeing at Work Open Day from the Wellbeing Lead Academy. My name's Emily Pearson. I'm the founder and CEO of the Wellbeing Lead Academy here, and I'm really excited to share with you all today more information about our brand new entry-level qualification for budding wellbeing leads or anyone supporting workplace wellbeing. So let's jump in. Why am I here talking about this? So, the Wellbeing Lead Academy, our mission really is to create the first ever career pathway, accredited career pathway for wellbeing leadership. I've worked in health and social care for 15 years before working in the workplace wellbeing space for the past 10 years. So I bring 25 years of experience working in health and social care, mental health, and workplace wellbeing strategy. What we've found over the past 10 years of workplace wellbeing and the evolution of the field is that a couple of years ago, we started to see this evolving occupation called the wellbeing lead. We still see a lot of HR professionals, occupational health professionals, health and safety professionals, and even just people who have had a passion in workplace wellbeing, given the role and responsibility of leading wellbeing strategy. So, because of that gap in the market, we realized that these people were being given the role and responsibilities, but without the development, without the training, without the support, and without the skills. We went ahead and then developed a level 5 qualification, which we've been delivering for a couple of years now. What we realized, though, was because of this evolving occupation, the pathway into becoming a wellbeing lead was so varied. There were consultants in the space, there were people who were one day doing payroll and then were looking at developing and delivering wellbeing strategies. We realized then that we needed to support people and help to develop them. So we exist exclusively to do that development, to cheerlead, mentor, and lead anyone who is leading on strategic wellbeing or has an interest in the field. We also provide a program called the Ambassador Program, which covers the 5 biggest killers of working age men. And my background came from working on the Mind Blue Light program 10 years ago now, where we were commissioned by the government and we developed the first ever mental health culture change program specifically for emergency services. In its first year, we trained over 10,000 managers, over 1,000 blue light champions, and made a huge impact in tackling stigma, raising awareness, and getting support into the workplace for emergency service personnel. At the Wellbeing Lead Academy here, we're also recognised by the Association of Occupational Health Professionals as an education provider. That's because we've got proven expertise. We are transforming workplace wellbeing by ensuring that the people who are leading it have the knowledge, the skills, the tools, and the confidence to lead wellbeing strategy with impact and influence. I just want to tell you a little bit about our 4 values because these really are the foundation of the Wellbeing Lead Academy. And this is what we use to guide ourselves, working with our clients, working with our learners. Our mission really is to empower those future wellbeing leaders, people like yourself who are looking to support others in the workplace to create mentally healthy workplaces where people can thrive and where business have positive impacts because of human thriving. We can only do that through authenticity. This is where my belief and my value is all about encouraging genuine connections. It's the only way we can build trust and psychological safety and support meaningful growth for others. Another one of our values is all about collaboration. Coming from a health and social care background, for us, this is all about collaborative care. We can only create better outcomes for people's mental health and well-being where we share wisdom, we collaborate, and we come together as a collective so that we can really drive learning in this new and evolving market and field. Our third value is excellence. We are all about upholding the highest standards in service to ensure that we are impactful, that we have professional outcomes, especially for our learners and our clients. We want to ensure that we are leading the way as a centre of excellence for learning with our first ever career pathway for wellbeing leads. This has never been done before, so it's only right that we lead with excellence in this brand new space. And finally, leadership. Our values are all around leading, guiding, mentoring, cheerleading, and inspiring future wellbeing leaders. This is the only way that we can truly transform workplace cultures and ensure that we have human sustainability at the center of workplace wellbeing for future fit businesses. Okay, just a few brands that you might recognize that we're trusted by. These are organizations that we've worked with as clients, or they're part of our ambassador program. We may have delivered our level 3 prevent stress and support and mental health training for their managers, or they may also be learners on our level 5 advanced certificate, which you'll learn about today, and just generally companies that we are trusted by to support them with their mental health and wellbeing strategy needs. So the exciting news is not only are you here to learn about the level 3 certificate in understanding health and wellbeing at work, but also how it forms part of our certified wellbeing leader career pathway. This is an accredited career pathway, the first ever in the UK and probably in the world, where we've developed based on our backgrounds in learning and education, in health and social care, as wellbeing practitioners, to create this accredited career pathway for wellbeing leads. So today we're here to learn about the level 3 certificate in understanding health and wellbeing at work. And as you can see, our level 3 comes with a certified wellbeing leader qualified badge once you pass the qualification. Once you pass this qualification, you could then go on to the level 4 certificate in applied workplace wellbeing practice. This will be coming next year. It's currently in development. It still hasn't gone through accreditation yet, but it is due to be delivered early next year. Or you may find yourself in a role of a wellbeing lead for an organization. That would mean that you can go straight onto our level 5 advanced certificate in strategic wellbeing leadership. The level 5 is designed specifically for wellbeing leads at work, doing the job. We developed it like an apprenticeship. It's 370 guided learning hours, which means it's the equivalent to a foundation degree level qualification. In terms of our accrediting awarding body, we have been accredited and awarded by OCN, Open College Network Credit for Learning, for the past 8 years. They are a trusted partner of ours. We've worked very closely with them over the past 8 years in this space. So just with the level 5, just want to tell you a little bit more about it, and then we'll get into the level 3. So as I mentioned, the level 5 is the equivalent of a foundation degree level qualification with 370 learning hours. And you can find out more about that qualification on the Wellbeing Lead Academy's website. You would receive 37 credits once you've passed the qualification. You have up to 18 months to complete it. And we run 2 cohorts a year, one in April and one in September. Coming next year, we have our level 4 certificate, and this is going to be around about 200 guided learning hours, around about 20 credits. You'll have 9 months to complete it, and as I mentioned, it will be coming in 2026. And finally, starting with our entry-level qualification, this is our level 3 certificate. This is 130 guided learning hours. You'll be completing it within 6 units and assignments, 3 live masterclasses, some one-to-one mentoring, group mentoring, and you have 6 months to complete it. Enrollment opens in a couple of weeks in September 2025, and the course actually starts in October. So if you are interested, do get in touch, join the waiting list, and you will be advised as soon as enrolment opens for this qualification. So let's jump into the level 3 certificate in understanding health and wellbeing at work. So who is the course for? So this course is for absolutely anyone. It's an entry-level qualification in workplace wellbeing. That means you may be doing finance, but have a little bit of a passion for wellbeing, and you want to look further into developing your knowledge and skills to learn more about workplace wellbeing. Maybe it's your health and safety, occupational health, your HR. You're not leading on a wellbeing strategy, but you are supporting with workplace wellbeing, and you're looking for that entry-level qualification to help you to learn more so that you can do your job better, implement mental health and wellbeing in the workplace at a higher level. Maybe this is a career pathway for you. Maybe you want to move from the level 3 to the level 4 and the level 5 and have a job as an official head of wellbeing at some stage throughout your career. Maybe you're a consultant. You could possibly be a consultant supporting your clients with workplace wellbeing. This will help you to give the foundations of knowledge and some skills around workplace wellbeing. So your workplace wellbeing career could potentially be starting here. And as I've said already, the level 3 can help you to gain that entry point all the way up to the level 5. The reason why it works is it's fully accredited by an awarding body, which helps us to keep quality. It's delivered by experts, not just experts in health and social care and wellbeing, but experts in learning and development in this field as well. What you'll see throughout the qualifications are they're rooted in real world practice. We've been working with health and wellbeing leads in workplaces for a very long time now. Worked in health and social care for a very long time. So it really helps us to ensure that the learning experience is all about learning the knowledge that you need to know, giving you the practical skills that you can implement straight away. And we provide personal mentorship for you to make sure that you can be the best wellbeing lead that you actually can be. And what makes us unique? We are the only UK's accredited career pathway provider for workplace wellbeing currently in the market. We have the only level 5 qualification at a foundation degree level. As I said, it's literally, if you went to university to do a foundation degree, that's the level of learning you would get through our level 5. So this is what makes us unique. We are innovators, we are program and intervention developers. We do a lot of first to market products like our ambassador program and like these set of qualifications in the career pathway you're learning about today. We run this in small cohorts specifically for the learner's experience. We want to ensure that you're able to build your community and get the right level of support from all of our professionals working on the program. Okay, so what will you leave with? You will leave with a solid foundation of knowledge and workplace wellbeing. We'll be looking at models, we'll be looking at legislation, we'll be looking at data, policy, best practice, health behavior change, and gaining that knowledge will also help you to gain skills. These skills will help you to design and deliver and evaluate impactful wellbeing initiatives, including things like understanding stress risk assessments, the difference between stress and pressure at work, but also wellbeing initiatives that are designed for health behavior change. Once you have the knowledge, you've got the skills, it helps to build your confidence. You will feel more confident that you actually know what you're talking about and know what you're doing, and that will help your ability to influence stakeholders, not just at senior level, but everyone throughout the organization, so that you can truly lead wellbeing with confidence and capabilities. And finally, this is a recognised qualification, and it opens the pathway to the Certified Wellbeing Leader career pathway. You could be starting at level 3 and within 2 years be working at a level 5 Strategic Wellbeing Lead Advanced Certificate level, making you very viable for jobs and roles out there to become a company's wellbeing lead building and delivering strategic well-being. So I just want to tell you a little bit about who delivers the program alongside myself. This is Sam Langford. She is one of our tutors and assessors for the whole of the pathway, all of our qualifications that we provide through the Certified Wellbeing Lead career pathway. Sam has worked in workplace wellbeing for around about 10 years. She also has a master's qualification in health and wellbeing at work and an EBOSH qualification. So she brings a little wealth of knowledge and enthusiasm and expertise to the table. Sam, like myself, has a background in L&D as well. So she's a qualified assessor. She's got strong mentoring skills and really supports our learners to do their best throughout their qualifications. Sam also has specialisms in trauma, risk management, in sustaining resilience at work, and in support and bereavement in the workplace as well. So she brings a unique lens to the table for our learners. I'd also like you to meet our partners. Now, our partners have been chosen exclusively to bring their levels of subject matter expertise to the table to our learners. What that means is our learners not just get expertise from myself and Sam, you also learn from topics and people who are working in spaces like safeguarding, menopause, employee benefits, financial well-being, men's health, employee AI for health improvement, and AI and data for organizational health as well. So that's a range of the topics that our partners bring. And how it works is for every cohort, you will join our level 5 learners within our partners conference. So around about November time, we will be holding an online partner conference completely live. You will get to meet our partners and they will share their knowledge with you about their subject matter expert topics so that you can start to build your knowledge much broader than what Sam and I can provide for you on the qualification. So let's jump into the content. So the way that the program is delivered is we start off with 3 masterclasses. So masterclass 1, which starts in October, is all about the foundations of workplace wellbeing. It's a 3-hour live masterclass. We record it. So if you do miss it for any reason, or you're up to unit 3 and you're thinking, oh, we covered something in the masterclass 1, you can actually go back and replay the masterclass on demand anytime you like as you're completing your qualification. So within this, we're looking at building a solid grounding of these key concepts and frameworks. This is where we'll be defining what is health and well-being? How does it work in terms of a workplace context? We'll be looking at some models of well-being in the work, like the New Economics Foundation model for workplace wellbeing. We'll also be looking at the Bronfen-Brennan model for health behaviour change. And we'll truly help you to understand these internal and external drivers of health and wellbeing. In Masterclass 2, we'll be looking at data. We need to be data driven if we're going to understand priorities and risks so that we can tackle them and target them for demographics, for risk management, and to ensure that our marketing around wellbeing campaigns makes our campaigns relevant. So we'll help you to understand data and wellbeing planning, how to identify and respond to workplace health issues. We'll be looking at the health behaviour change model or the trans-theoretical model for health behaviour change, and you will understand how to use that when you're building wellbeing campaigns and delivering them. We'll also be giving you some skills around having confident conversations about health and wellbeing for behaviour change as well, and understand how to target and design and deliver campaigns that influence real employee behaviour change. Masterclass 3 is all about stress, risk, and strategic action. As we know, workplace stress is one of the most common drivers of work-related sickness absence here in the UK. So it's really important that we all understand how we take a strategic approach to stress prevention and wellbeing delivery in the workplace. You'll be looking at how we need to understand the difference between stress and pressure, look at the legislation. You will know more about stress risk assessments and know when is the right stress risk assessment to provide for people, and also be able to define and understand what psychological safety is and why it's important in a workplace setting. Our last masterclass is a group mentoring session. This is just 2 hours, but this is where we come together to learn from each other. We'll be sharing wisdom with your peers. You'll be building that supportive community and encouraging accountability so that after the masterclasses are finished, you go on to your one-to-one mentoring with your tutor, but then you're able to have a community between the learners, between your cohort. We have a WhatsApp group where we can all keep in touch, share learnings, share new reports, even share jobs coming up that you might be interested in applying for with your newfound knowledge and skills. So when it comes to the units, so you have 6 months to also complete 6 units. So we do recommend that you ensure that you have study time in your diary every single week to complete the units. It's the only way to keep on track with a qualification like this. So Unit 1 will help you to understand health and well-being in a workplace context. So you'll probably remember that, oh, I've heard that somewhere already. That's right, it was in Masterclass 1. So we start to give you the knowledge, we have debates, we have conversations, we do activities in the masterclasses, and then you're bringing your learning and showing us that you understand these units by assignments. This could be activities that you've already completed, any evidence that you can gather where you can answer the units and evidence to us that you understand health and well-being in a workplace context. Unit number 2 is showing us how you understand workplace health and well-being and how it's influenced by legislation and national strategy. So this is where we'll be looking at your legal requirements, like the Equality Act, like the Health and Safety Executive legal requirements, and also national strategies, frameworks like the NICE guidelines, so that you can evidence to us how you truly understand what's already in place that we should be looking at in terms of workplace wellbeing. Unit 3 is about understanding how data informs workplace wellbeing initiatives. So you will start to understand what kind of data needs to be collected so that you can build your strategies, inform your wellbeing initiatives, specifically for culture and behaviour change. And you will show us how you understand that through the application of Unit 3. In Unit 4, this is where you're going to show us that you can recognise the range of wellbeing issues affecting the workforce and their relevance to organisational performance and culture. So again, if this may be a presentation, this could be evidence that you already have created, this could even just be an assignment or a professional discussion with us that we can record that shows us that you can recognise, you understand the relevance of wellbeing in terms of culture and performance. Unit 5 is all about understanding and applying models of health behaviour change to workplace wellbeing. We even have a campaign template that you can use to design your own health behaviour change campaign and provide that as evidence that you understand how to apply the models that you've been researching and learning about. And finally, Unit 6 is about work-related stress and its implications. So you will be looking at different stress risk assessments, the legal obligations, and again, providing us with evidence that you understand it and you can apply the knowledge back into the workplace around work-related stress. After Unit 6, you do have a final assessment. This is literally a 10-minute presentation based on something that you have done throughout the qualification. You can present it to us as a problem that you've tried to solve, as something that you've learned. It's only 10 minutes, so it just needs to be short and concise so that you can really evidence that you understand well-being strategy within a workplace and present that to us clearly. All your work will be assessed and marked, and your final assessment will be the end of the course, where you will then, if you pass, which 100% of our clients, that our learners that go through the assessment do, we make sure that we get you to the end of the course. You will then be provided with an accredited certificate. So just to recap, the course is delivered. It starts in October, 3 virtual masterclasses and a group mentoring session, all recorded, but they're on live so that you can watch them back anytime. You've got your 6 specialist self-directed learning units that I've just talked you through there, one-to-one and group mentoring throughout the 6 months. Plus that final assessment, just to ensure that we've got everything covered off. Your work has been assessed, it's been moderated, and you've passed the level 3 certificate. Finally, just some special features of the level 3. As I've mentioned already, those masterclasses, they're recorded so you can play them back on demand. We will be having a live virtual conference with our subject matter partner experts. You will have your student community in a WhatsApp group with myself and Sam, so we can feed you lots of new knowledge and resources and reports coming out related to your qualification and your role, but also ensuring that you can all communicate together and support each other. You may even look at having a little bit of a study buddy that you can work on a unit together if you feel like it. You do have 6 months to complete the certificate, so you would have up until March next year. So this is the timetable. On the 1st of October, you would receive the digital launch. This is just an email with a video from myself telling you all about the qualification, providing you with access to Padlet, where you will find all of your resources and where you will upload all of your evidence and your portfolio for marking. That's all you need to do. We might give you a little bit of a 10-minute piece of homework to do just to get your mind warmed up, ready for the first masterclass. So masterclass 1, 2, and 3 start on Thursday, the 9th of October and run till Thursday, the 23rd of October. So this is 1 masterclass a week, and they run from 9:30 till 12:30 p.m. On the 30th of October, we have our group mentoring session, which is just 2 hours. So that one's 9:30 till 11:30. The Expert Partner Conference is still to be confirmed. We're still working out a date where we get all of our partners together. As you've seen, we've got quite a few experts that we need to get in the room. So it will be in the 1st or 2nd week of November, but we're still waiting to confirm that. Again, it will be recorded, so if you do miss any of it, you can watch it back anytime. The deadline to have your final assessment is the 31st of March 2026. Okay, if that wasn't all enough reason to choose us, I just want to tell you a little bit more. I'll just hit home some of the reasons why to choose us. First of all, we're the only accredited career pathway in the UK developed specifically for wellbeing leadership. So there's nothing out there like us right now. So working with us, being a learner on the level 3 will help you to move all the way up to the level 5 if that's your career choice. Or maybe the level 3 is just enough to help you in your current role where you're supporting workplace wellbeing. Between myself and Sam and all of our expert partners, we have over 100 years of combined expertise. So you're not just learning from one person here, you're learning from a range of experts with a range of subject matter expertise that can provide you guidance across a range of topics. The study's flexible, as I've said. We record the masterclasses so you can watch them back. If just by accident you're poorly or something happens, you can't attend that day. So the study is really flexible. All we recommend is that you must book out time for study if you want to complete the qualification on time within the 6 months. We become your long-term trusted partners. And as you can see, all of our subject matter expert partners are also trusted partners who we have been working with for a very, very long time. Just as an example, Rachel Bishop from RLB Safeguarding I started working with Rachel when we were both working in health and social care in a young people's drug and alcohol service. She's become safeguarding specialist way beyond that. So it just shows the relationships that we've built to ensure that our learners have those long-term trusted partners alongside ourselves. But don't just listen to me talking about how good we are. We do have some testimonials from organisations and wellbeing leads who have been on our level 5 already. Remember, this level 3, we've never rolled it out before. This is a pilot, first of all. So these are people who've been through our level 5. So Julia, she talked about how vast the content was, amazed at how much she learned, especially around the fundamentals of strategy for culture change. Amy Davies at Birmingham City Council, she was desperate to find a programme that aligned with her needs as a role as a wellbeing officer. She couldn't find anything out there until she discovered us, and that's why she found the course transformative, especially around building the mental health and wellbeing strategy for Birmingham City Council for culture change. We also have Tracy Middleton Lee. She's the wellbeing lead at Heidelberg Materials. She had such a boost in confidence from the knowledge that she learned, from the skills, from the cheerleading and the mentorship that she had, that she was able to be really strong in doing a critical review of what they were doing around wellbeing. She moved from tick box exercises and campaigns to a strategy that was purposeful and meaningful. She stopped some things from happening because she didn't feel that they were right for the business anymore. And she's been bringing in new ideas with this new level of energy and confidence in her role as a wellbeing lead. And finally, our last testimonial is from Hayley Cheel. She started our level 5 wellbeing lead diploma, our level 5 advanced certificate in strategic workplace wellbeing with a problem. They had really high level of stress and mental health sickness absence. In fact, it was just over 40 odd percent. Within 12 months of delivering on our mental health framework that we provide in the qualification and delivering our level 3 training for managers, over 12 months of following our program, they dropped their sickness absence by 41% in just 12 months. So this just shows it's not just about the knowledge and the skills and you, it's about the impact that you can actually make, which is huge. It has a return on investment and it evidences the strong impact that we can have here within our qualifications. So just a few more brands that you may know of organisations who are part of our level 5 alumni. These are organisations who now have qualified level 5 wellbeing leads within their business. And we hope to see you on our next slide, maybe next year when we're running the open day again for our alumni for the level 3 certificate. So enrolment will be opening on the 1st of September. There are only 15 spaces currently available because this is a pilot. And that means that we've got our pilot price down to £1,145 plus VAT. After the pilot in 2025, that price will go up to £1,495 plus VAT. However, we do have some payment options. We often find that employers will fund qualifications and professional development for learners. However, if you are looking to self-fund, we can take card payments and you can actually use Klarna to pay over 3 payments with a buy now, pay later service. Enrolment will open on the 1st of September and it will close on the 30th of September because remember our digital launch happens on the 1st of October. So enrolment is only open for 4 weeks, which means it's first come, first served. Those 15 places we hope will go very quickly. And the only way to be informed of enrolment open and be provided with support to make sure that you get one of these 15 spaces is to join the waiting list. You will find the link for the waiting list on our webpage for the level 3. You will find it in our YouTube comment section as well. You will also be able to contact me at any time through LinkedIn or through an email I'll show you at the end for all of this information to be provided. So here's the information if you want to get in touch. Like I said, join the waiting list. That's the only way to be informed of once enrollment opens. Or you can email me and I can send you over all of this information at emily@wellbeingleadacademy.uk. Give me a call. I like an old-fashioned phone call on 077 1246 1171. And our Wellbeing Lead Academy website is www.wellbeingleadacademy.uk. Thank you. I hope to see you soon on the level 3.